A life hangs in the balance, the clock is ticking and the stakes couldn't be higher. The urgency of this moment cannot be overstated. Will Missouri make a grave mistake? The decision to execute Marcellus Williams has sparked a wave of concern and outrage across the nation. People from all walks of life are coming together, united in their plea for justice. Marcellus Williams is set to be executed in Missouri for a crime he insists he didn't commit. His case has become a focal point in the debate over the death penalty and the potential for irreversible errors. The gravity of this situation is felt by many. The 1998 murder of Leisha Gale has left more questions than answers, especially with no DNA evidence linking him to the crime. The lack of concrete evidence has cast a long shadow over the case. The uncertainty surrounding the evidence is deeply troubling. Despite new forensic evidence potentially excluding him and claims of racial bias in jury selection, Missouri courts have refused to halt the execution. The refusal has only intensified the scrutiny and criticism of the judicial process. The call for a fair trial grows louder. Even Governor Michael Parson has declined to intervene. His decision has been met with widespread disappointment and calls for action from activists and concerned citizens alike. The governor's stance has added fuel to the fire of public dissent. Williams's last hope lies with the U.S. Supreme Court. The highest court in the land now holds the power to stop what many believe would be a tragic miscarriage of justice. The nation waits with bated breath for the court's decision. His attorneys argue that proceeding with the execution without further investigation undermines the justice system itself. They stress that the integrity of the legal process is at stake. The legal community is watching closely. The case has spotlighted issues with capital punishment, racial disparities, mishandled evidence, and the terrifying possibility of executing the innocent. The public outcry has grown louder, with many demanding a thorough review of the case. The voices of the people are echoing through the halls of power. Contact Governor Parson and demand justice. Your voice can make a difference in this critical moment. The power of collective action cannot be underestimated. Every call, every letter, every protest sign adds to the chorus demanding change. This isn't just about one man, it's about the integrity of our entire justice system. Time is running out. The implications of this case extend far beyond Missouri, touching on fundamental principles of fairness and justice. The eyes of the world are on Missouri. Will justice prevail, or will Missouri make a grave mistake? The world is watching, and the outcome will resonate for years to come. The decision made in the coming days will either restore faith in the justice system or deepen the divide. The stakes have never been higher. As the execution date approaches, vigils and protests continue to grow. People are gathering in solidarity, hoping their collective voice will be heard. The emotional weight of this moment is palpable. The signs say it all. The message is clear: justice must be served, and the execution must be stopped. The community's resolve is unwavering. Legal experts weigh in, highlighting past cases where wrongful convictions were overturned. They emphasize the importance of thorough investigation and caution against hasty decisions. History has shown us the consequences of getting it wrong. The courtroom drama unfolds, with every argument and every piece of evidence scrutinized. Marcellus Williams's family watches, their hope and despair intertwined. The human element of this case cannot be ignored. Beyond the immediate case, this situation has sparked broader discussions on criminal justice reform. Activists are planning their next steps, determined to bring about lasting change. The movement for justice is gaining momentum. Petitions are circulating, gathering thousands of signatures. The demand for justice is growing stronger by the day. Every signature represents a call for fairness and due process. The chants of protesters fill the air, a powerful reminder of the collective will of the people. Their voices are a testament to the strength of community and the fight for justice. Marcellus Williams remains hopeful, despite the fear that grips him. His family stands by his side, their bond unbreakable. The human cost of this case is immeasurable. As the final moments of the protests, candles are extinguished and protesters embrace. The fight for justice continues, but the outcome remains uncertain. The resolve of the community is unwavering. The night falls on Missouri, but the fight for justice does not wane. The scales of justice stand illuminated, a symbol of the ongoing struggle. The protest signs left behind serve as a reminder of the battle yet to be won. Time is running out. The urgency of this moment cannot be overstated. The decision made in the coming days will have far-reaching consequences. The world is watching, and the stakes couldn't be higher. As the sun rises, a new day brings hope. Will justice prevail, or will Missouri make a grave mistake? The answer lies in the hands of those who hold the power to change the course of history. The world waits, and the outcome will resonate for years to come.